1, 2,
We're
1,
live.
2.
Great. Okay.
Good. And I just need that sound coming in from line in. So just make sure the sound is line in.
Okay, so that's on the audio mixer.
Yeah.
Audio line in.
Yeah.
And we want to turn up everything else. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you want to just link through your cans that are plugged into the iPad.
So I've turned off everything except for audio line in.
Yeah, you just need to listen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You should be getting a whole bunch of wind and it'll be coming off this lapel.
Not heard anything.
Okay. Let's have a look at because this is hot, this is good to go.
Yep.
So there's a dropout somewhere. I need to see it. Because that's fine.
Yep.
So that's what's going on here. Got off. Audio mixer.
Yep.
What about the volume on the iPad?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's where I usually fall out. Stuck in that stupid thing. No, that's up.
Yep.
So audio line in, it's coming.
Yeah, no, I can see it on here. I'm just not hearing anything.
Can somebody, are we live?
We are live, yeah.
Can somebody tune into the YouTube app to see if we're getting a audio signal? It'll be delayed, but it's definitely coming in. Program live, audio line in, live, everything's...
John, do you want to connect to the Wi-Fi?
I can't hear anything on that phone.
Yeah.
Somebody... You can hear it? Okay, it's working. It's something, yeah. Okay, sorry, that's just a test. Yep, they're having quiet. So it's just that, don't worry.
AUCC3.
Somebody has to monitor, it's something wrong there then.
So is that the headphones?
It's broadcasting live, so just quiet. Sorry.
351. Okay, hold up.
So,
Okay, what was it?
Just switch on. Pull up the photo again. Nope, that's my face.
You said the dad photo? Just talk about anything here, pretty casual. Okay, so 6.
You take the lead and I'll follow.
499 6351.
No, that's okay.
because this is coming through the phone.
Oh, okay.
They're picking up everything.
Sorry, Brian, could you just move that cord so I'm not trapped with that? Thanks.
And someone's got like you might have to think outside the square there. If someone's got a little bit of sock or something, I can put over the lapel. It's not shielded. One lapel, that's the problem, it's missing a little foamy. All good.
Okay, so I guess the best I could do is run my own headphones through here.
No, won't fit on there.
Yeah, I'm picking up audio through here. It's a heavy bag.
How many seconds delay?
15, 20. Where's the mic?
Testing. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome to.
Significant
Welcome to Colin Maiden Park for the Pearl Dawson 2020 final. We are live streaming today on YouTube, so welcome to you all. Unitak have won the toss and have elected to bat first. And we're a couple balls deep into the game, and I'd like to welcome, we'll just take a moment there. Tight start from Josie Penfold for Howick Pack, who won this morning by 15 or so runs against Cornwall to advance to the playoff final this afternoon. Well, welcome Kelly, former Waitakere player, into the commentary booth.
Hi everyone.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's pretty hot out there.
Yeah, it is. It's a scorcher out here today, and that's the end of the first over. We will get you the score in a moment.
Yeah, so real hot out there. Feel a bit sorry for those players.
Yeah, especially this Howick side. I think they've had to field back to back, so they had a half an hour break in between. So I'll try to get through these overs pretty quickly and get back into some shade.
Yeah, when does it get to a point when they need to have a drinks break in 2020?
That's a good question. If there's ever a day, it's probably this afternoon. I'll be running on adrenaline though. I don't think I was overhearing before. I don't think they thought they'd make it this far, so they'll be looking to spring another upset.
Good start.
Yeah, I think both sides will be pretty happy. Get into the game and see what happens after the first couple overs, but I mean, Sky bowled pretty well this morning, or this afternoon. She picked up a couple of wickets and pegged Cornwall back nicely, so
It's a good single.
you just got to keep ticking it over if you can't get the ball away to the boundary early. So is that Holly out there, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Holly and
Alderson.
Kate. Well, they've been in good form. Hopefully they can just carry on
That's right, I
and
think
not change anything today.
they won 9 in a row, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so pretty daunting task for Howick today, but they'll certainly be up for it.
Well, it's all on the day, isn't it?
A lot of noise coming out of the Howick girls, so the heat's clearly not keeping their spirits down. Should have to re-bowl that one. you still involved with the Unitak side, or?
Yeah, I get the old call up every now and then. I've just played the last couple of weekends, but you know, went back into retirement.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Not needed today. Far better duty doing this
Fair enough too.
and sitting in the shade.
Yes, yes.
But no, it's been cool, especially with the young girls.
Yeah, a lot of good talent coming through. Anyone we should be looking out for today?
Yeah, Bree's had a good. Brianna, she's been bowling really well, and she's one of the young ones.
Cool. What does she bowl?
Oh, good question. Swing?
Swing, okay. Not sure it will swing today, but I mean, if she's been bowling well, then
Yeah.
by all means, it might be her day in the afternoon. Ooh, just over mid-off there. Gonna run away to the boundary.
It's a good shot by Kate. She likes that spot.
Brave hitting. That's what you've got to do when the boundaries are unprotected in that first 6 overs.
Yeah, she'll be testing out that bat. It's brand new.
What's she going for? Is it sponsored?
Yeah. Is it Tess? Tash, Tess? Taz. I couldn't tell you. Starts with a T.
Yeah, I think it might be a Taz, yep. She played in the one-day series, so just looking at someone else at the moment, but
Yeah.
you know, she can keep her form up. Certainly enough talent there to get back in the side.
Yeah. And obviously we were meant to have Wolfie, but she got the call up.
Yeah, late call up
Yeah.
For Friday night.
It was actually great. Her and Gary sent our team a message just before the no phone ban.
Oh yes, very nice.
So,
They've just started too, I imagine.
Yeah. So that was good for the girls. Shot.
It's going to go all the way.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
4 runs. That new Taz bat certainly got something in the middle there. Good comeback there from Josie Benfold. Pulling straight. Oh, she's dropped a new bat. She won't be happy about that.
She'll be cleaning it as soon as she's off.
I'm surprised she hasn't cleaned it already.
She's got about 5 bat bags for it.
Oh wow. Good slower ball there. Ooh. Good backing up too. Well, after a patient start, the boundaries are coming now. I imagine these two will just go until one of them gets out.
Yeah, they're not going to stop. It's good to get a few out of the way though. Get them in.
Surprised there's still 2 catches in the slips here. In a single, they'll keep the coach happy.
Yeah, and it's actually quite cool. We've got some young girls from university and Unitak down helping the team today.
Oh, awesome! A little bit of experience with the older girls.
Yeah, they took part in the warm up.
Oh, they would have loved that.
Yeah.
gone down. Low catch. That was Van Tilburg. Good fielder by all accounts. Fielded pretty well in the first game. We're disappointed that one's gone down.
It's good though because it's cold.
Sky Bowden in for a second over. Can you see the score there, Kelly? We got there.
Oh. 25 for
without-
none.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good running. Has there been a number the team have put on that they want to set today, or they just want to see how many?
Oh, I don't know. I know they did want to field first.
They did want to field first.
Yeah, yeah.
It's interesting, for Sam did win the toss.
Did she?
Yeah, she did. So maybe some of them wanted to field first.
I think Kate definitely wanted to field first.
Ah, okay, there
Yeah.
you go. I mean, 125 was pretty tough to get in the first game, so similar score, 130, 140.
Yeah.
Be pretty challenging, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
Well, hopefully these two can keep it going, keep it ticking over.
Yeah, if these two stay in for 10 overs, I mean, 150, 160 comes
Yeah.
into the equation, and that'll be, I mean, that would be pretty tough. Having played all day, the Howick girls, and
Yeah, but then, you know, they've had the chance to get loose and
it's a great shot there. Over pitched, whipped over mid wicket, and that's a third or fourth boundary in the last couple of overs. So here's where that 150 could really be on. But you were saying that the Howard girls, they could be on a run, or
yeah, well, you know, they've warmed up, whereas the others, they're coming in not cold, but they haven't had the morning game.
that's right, yeah. Very true. We'll see how that goes in the afternoon and see
Wow.
what they're chasing.
Yeah, I might be a bit biased.
That's all right. That's all right. We knew that when you came into the box, so that's we'll deal with that. Change of bowler. We're at 32 without loss after 4 overs, so that's a pretty bright start.
I guess, end of the day, it's all about the cricket, isn't it?
That's right. Someone's got to win, someone's
Yeah.
got to lose, but the sun will come up tomorrow, hopefully. And there's a few medals down there, and I see the Unitak team are sitting pretty close to them, so
They might sneak a few.
was that a strategic move, or is that just
Well,
the
I don't
place
know.
to sit?
We were talking about when the trophy is awarded, it's going to be pretty hot.
It is, yes. I know with the World Cup, football, you're not allowed to touch the cup if you haven't won it, so I made sure I didn't do that when I was down there having a look, having a quick read. But Unitak are the defending champions, so there'll be a few of them out there who, if they're going to go by that tradition, then they're
Yeah.
more than welcome to have a little gander. It's been misjudged in the outfield. Crisp crunch of the bat though, and it's gone for 4 in the end, so it's not the first time we've seen that here today. Big blue sky out there. It's the same for both sides,
Yeah.
and still reasonably sized. It's just that it was a very quick outfield as well, so. Guess we are on one side of the block, so maybe it was just to make sure it's even all the way around. It's a bit confusing though, there are a few different boundary lines out there. Oh, it's on again. It's on all the way.
Great 6.
Just overpitched again, and Holly Huddleston's just said, "I'll have some more, thank you." Tough overs to bowl, the 5th and the 6th though, just before the power play ends, so if you haven't taken wickets, this is what can happen. Single to keep the strike there, so Holly will face up for the next over and see what she can do in the 6th over, but that's 43 without loss, and that's a hell of a start.
Well deserved drink.
There you go. Maybe not a scheduled drinks break, but you can't blame them. It's certainly hot out there. What have we got here? We've got a sign.
Oh, Guptill.
Martin Guptill sign, yeah.
It's everywhere.
Guppy. It's good. It's good to see signs at club cricket. I know there's a little pooch around with how it colours on, and
I think he's in the tent.
he's in the tent now. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It is hot, and he's been around since probably 11 o'clock. So.
I think she's one of the scorers, actually.
Okay, there you go. Also some Cornwall balloons from earlier on in the day. It's not every day you see signs at club cricket, so it's great to see. Howick went through the power play without losing a wicket earlier this morning, and they managed to put up a pretty good total, so Uni can, even if they lose one here, but they'll in a pretty good position to.
Oh.
Have I talked out? Have I talked
Spoke
her out
too
here?
soon.
Yeah. Oh, the new bat. Looking at the toe. Probably need to just keep ticking the strike over to Holly, but I guess when you're none down, you can keep going. A little bit of depth to the lineup. That is the first wicket though, and we're at 44 for 1. So you have to be pretty happy with the start though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. She'll be gutted though. She'll be gutted.
I'm sure she'll roll her arm
She
over
normally
and
says shot, brother, but
maybe not on that one.
maybe not on that one.
You know,
Not
okay.
shot.
I've seen a bit of Kate play over recently. She's very competitive, yeah?
Oh, very, very, very. She's great to have in the team though. She hypes everyone up.
Ah, okay. Every team needs one of them.
Keeps everyone going.
Well, she'll get a chance to bowl a little bit later on.
Oh,
so
yes.
any frustration that she may have with that dismissal, I'm sure she'll get over it and come back
Oh, absolutely.
strong with the ball.
Yeah.
It's an important wicket for Howick though, if they can get another one here. From a neutral point of view, that is.
No more wickets.
They'll be hoping to do what Cornwall did to them and just tie them down through the middle.
So we've got Jessie in now. She's good at turning over the strike.
See, she put some runs on last week too, so
Yeah.
pretty good start. Oh, it's Holly on strike again, sorry.
Yeah, and they had a great win yesterday.
Tight one.
Tight one, very
Yeah.
tight.
Well, the tight ones are the ones that build character, so we're hoping to take that momentum into this game.
Yeah, and just switching from that 50 over back to 2020.
That's true. It's well fielded in the covers. Oh, they're certainly getting their dots in. It's just that every now and again there's just been a boundary leaked and it's allowed Unitak to get the momentum. Pretty good over this. Just gone for 3. That's the end of the power play, and we're at 46 for 1. So pretty good effort from Unitak. Sorry. Yeah.
Or Waitakaroonies.
Waitakaroonies. Okay, there you go. Fielders will go out now and probably see a little bit of a slowing down, but with the wickets in hand, we're in for an interesting spell of cricket.
Looks like we might have some spin.
Yeah, it looks like Alyssa Bowden coming into the attack. Hold some pretty important overs in the semi-finals, so should be high on confidence. There's a bowling machine set up in the distance there, and a little bit of a backyard set up there. That's a couple of LBWs in a row, that's what that is. Back to the game, listen to the gap, push for two, yes they are. Pretty good running. It's a pretty short leg side boundary, I wouldn't be surprised if Holly tried to take it on here. Not just yet. Not just yet. She'll just take the single into the leg side.
I'd say it won't be long.
I mean, she's got the start here. I mean, she could really go big and go into the 80s or the 90s if she wanted to. She's 25 or 26 off 21. So there might be a little turnout there. That's going to run away. Quick outfield, that's 4. A little bit wide, driven firmly, but probably outside half of the bat. Doesn't really matter how though. Could come back there from Bowden.
And it's just great to have this live streaming,
Yeah, it's
especially the women's.
a pretty good setup, and I'd like to thank the Auckland University of Auckland Film School and for all their help to it. And we can.
First time? First time for the day?
No, that was our third one of the day.
Third one, okay.
It's been very choppy recently, so
Yeah.
hopefully this fixes it.
Sweet. Yeah, with that.
Maybe we spoke too soon again.
Yeah, maybe we did.
But it's cool if you're watching. Hello.
Yeah, I'm sure there's family and friends watching, and
Yeah, absolutely.
as we say that, Holly hits another boundary, so she's moving along now.
Hi to all my fans. Down south, you know who you are. Might be a new job for me.
There you go.
Paid in ice blocks and water.
Oh, that could be out.
Oh,
I think she might have
and
just
it's
carried it over.
gone for
No.
6.
Yep, it has gone for 6. Another clean strike, but probably should have been taken. The fielder might have run in briefly before heading back towards the boundary, and in the end just parried it over, but it's pretty hard. So
I'm happy with the 6.
yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. So what Holly must be not quite into the 40s yet. 38 off 26. There's a big score here if she wants it. I think she's going to go again this ball. No.
Sensible.
Take a single, take the strike for the next over. I like that. No. Get some buzzers. There's 65 for 1 after 8 overs. If you've never been to Colin Maiden before, certainly come on down at some point because it is a wonderful place to watch cricket. You know, plenty of room to sit. There's a bit of shade if you want it. Big enough boundaries. Usually a flat wicket. They do pretty well here at Auckland Uni to keep this facility up and running. So if you do get the chance and you haven't been here before, come on down. It's a beautiful place.
And the bar's open.
And the bar is open this afternoon.
But it's also been great with the 2020 rounds, having all the teams in one spot for each round.
Yeah, for the double headers it has
Yeah.
been. I went to one at Te Aratu and it was good. Like you see the players interact with each other. Obviously they're overlapping boundaries, but you know, they all get to know each other and see what else is going on. And
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
they switch it up in the afternoon and play somebody else. So it's a good initiative to have the double headers. It's a bit of a hosting responsibility for those clubs, but
Yeah.
they all managed to do that pretty successfully, and I'm sure Auckland Cricket are pretty happy with the outcome there. So I guess it allows teams to see what other teams are doing as well, a bit of scouting, and then extended kind of playoff system this year too. So
Yeah.
which makes, you know, gives one extra team a chance, and as you can see, Howick, I think they finished 3rd, so now they're into the final, but that wouldn't have happened last year.
No.
So you know, good on them for making it this far, and we'll see how they can peg this this innings here. Immaculate forward defence there. Holly just resettling herself. I'm sure she won't want to be bowled too many dots in succession, so this ball could see something happen. No, just smart cricket once again. I guess looking back at a total, as we were discussing before, I think 150's definitely on now. What are we at?
Yeah, especially with Holly in there at the moment.
Yeah, 70 off 9, so I mean that would be a slowing of the scoring to get to 150, so maybe even 160.
Then you've got the Sam Curtis.
Yes, so she bats a little bit lower these days in the order. just giving others a go, or just
Maybe
the finisher?
Maybe how her body's feeling,
Yep, fair enough.
being one of the veterans.
Is she going to be okay with you saying that?
We're childhood BFFs.
Oh, there you go.
I could say anything about her and get away with it.
Little paddle there.
But yes, she does like to refer to herself now as the Sam Curtis.
Okay, very good. Could be out. It is out. There you go. Caught on the boundary.
Good catch.
Coming in. Yeah, it was a great catch. Looks like it might have been Sky Bowden. Possibly. She was fielding out there before, and it's a pretty big wicket. It's Holly out for 43. Pretty good knock, but she'll probably be disappointed not to have batted a little bit deeper into the innings. See the disappointment as she's walking up here now, practicing her strokes.
She'll be disappointed, but I'm sure she'll still be happy with what she's done.
Yeah, that's right. She's batted pretty deep into the innings. Obviously not past the 10-over mark, but she set the foundation for the Sam Curtis. So
the Sam Curtis.
The skipper.
I can't talk too loud. Mum and Dad are over there.
I'm sure they know you pretty well by now. It's another big wicket though. I mean, they've just taken them at the right times and not really letting Unitak get away, but they'll need to take a few more if they don't want to be chasing 160. Pretty handy start by Ray Allwright though. 1 for 3 after 3 deliveries, so maybe this is her game. Maybe she's going to stamp her mark on this one. Well bowled. Shipped straight down the ground. If it's anything like last year's final, we're in for a hell of a ride. Last year, Unitak won on a bowl off after Takapuna, I guess, had a tie from an inconceivable position. Holly Huddleston went for 6 first ball, but then I think conceded 2 or 3 from the final 5 deliveries of the last over. So you're ice on her veins that day. So I'm sure she'll be looking to produce something special with the ball as well. So what happens now? Is there a rebuild, or is it just one of them needs to go and one of them needs to stay, or what happens?
Oh wow, Sam, she's so good at turning the strike over. She's so quick between the wickets. But then when she gets in, she can really hit it and find all those gaps. So
Jessie probably needs to up her rate a little bit.
probably. But yeah, these two will be good turning it over. Hopefully Sam can hit it hard. She's been complaining about wanting a new bat. Says her one doesn't have a big enough middle.
Okay.
But you know, is that the bat or the batter?
Great fielding. And this is how Howick can build some pressure. Keep fielding well. They fielded pretty well, exceptionally well in fact in the first game, so you know, turn singles into dots and twos into ones, and all of a sudden takes her back towards run a ball. Well bowled, off-whited delivery. Here's that quick running. No went to the boundary, but she was looking for two there as well. That's 82 for 2 after 11 overs, rather. So, yeah, 150 is still looking pretty good. I guess with an experienced bowling attack, that's going to be pretty hard to chase as well, but there's still plenty of time left in this innings to either get that to 160 or for it to be reduced to 140, so big few overs coming up now. Pretty good cricket. Gapped into the offside. Good fielding. Quick single. That's what the middle overs are all about.
Good fielding.
Great fielding. Oh, confusion. There's probably one there in the end, but one of the batsmen were on the same page, so ends up being a dot, and that's what I'm talking about with those dots. You can start building them. Well played. New was in the gap before the fielder really had a chance. Got through for the quick single. Well bowled once again. That's the sound of spikes on concrete, if you were wondering.
Shot.
Well hit into the gap between the long on and mid wicket for 4. There's that power. There's that placement. Probably could have had an attempt at catching that one, but I guess with a few mishaps on the boundary so far already, they'll probably just take a single instead of misjudging it. But that's the end of the 13th over, and we are 95 for 2. So I have this theory in 2020 cricket that if you can get to whatever you think is a good score when you first start, so if you think it's 150, you want to get to 100 by 15 overs, and then you go 10 and over for the last 5 overs. So if we're thinking today that its good score is, let's say 150, they've got 2 overs to get 6 runs, so they're ahead of where they should be if they want to go by the rule that I've, my theory anyway. So if you think, let's say 180 is a good score, you need to get to 100 by 12 overs. Or
Yeah.
I don't know how good a theory it is, but I'm working on it.
I guess we'll see.
Well, we will see. So if they do get to 100 this over, then 170. But obviously determined by conditions and bowling attacks and wickets lost. But it'll be a good test today, because with 8 wickets in hand, it's probably no short boundaries, quick outfield. Probably a good test of this theory, so we'll see how that goes. It's 4.
Ooh.
Umpire almost fielded that one, but in the end that's pretty well gapped again by Sam Curtis. She's getting a move on now.
Yeah, and I wonder when she'll break out her paddle shot.
Well timed once again through the covers. And that's 100 up for Unitak, so we're going to get a good check of this theory here with 6.2 overs to go. I'm calling it 160.
I'm going to go 165.
165, okay.
166.
Oh, Tim's saying 166. Tim's the man bringing you all the change in pictures today, so
What's the prize?
what's the prize? Probably one of those ice blocks that are floating around, probably melted by now, but
It's always good having competition over something.
oh, that's right.
We always have it with the girls. Even when they're running out the drinks, they like to have a race between the two.
I did notice that.
Yeah. They're not trying to get the drink quickly to the batters. They're trying to just win the race.
You see, if they were barefooted today, you'd want to run fast.
Yes.
Because I imagine that grass is pretty hot. So
It's
get back
just
and
dry.
get in, get out, get in the shade.
Yep.
If there's any left, I think that Unitak tent is pretty full up. So we're 101 for 2 after 14 overs. We've had scores of 160, 165 and 166 predicted up here in the commentary booth. It's going to be interesting to see how close we get to that. While there are wickets in there, 10 and over is still a huge ask, so we'll see what happens.
A dot won't help that theory.
No, certainly not. But there will be a few dots along the way. It's the boundaries that are going to really get us to where we want to be. I'm surprised that there wasn't more questions over no ball there, but we won't worry about that. It's going to run
That's
away.
gonna go.
Yeah. Vacant third man area, and Jesse Prasad moving through to 25. So third boundary.
I just got a snap, and I just have to say hi to Alex, who is a Unitak member, but she's currently lapping up the sun in Thailand. So hi, Alex.
Thailand, international crowd, I like it.
Shot.
Oh, it's well bowled, but Jesse's put that through the covers off probably the back foot really, and it's gone for 4. She's motoring now. I'd say she's taken it upon herself to get us to 160. 166, sorry. Yes.
165.
165, 166. Well, that's well played. Here we go, the race is on.
But the funny thing is, Jessie Tash always gives everyone a head start.
Actually that quick?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Is it a race back as well, or just out there?
No, just out there.
Just out there, okay. They could do with a nice block for winning that one, but they've still got a job to do out there, so I'm sure they'll be rewarded after the game. So 110 for 2 after 15 overs. Sam Curtis on 15 off 13 deliveries, 2 boundaries, and Jessie Prasad 30 off 31 with 4 boundaries. So Howick have used 6 bowlers. They have plenty of options left. Only Alyssa Bowden has bowled her 4 overs for 25. Wicket takers Marama Downs and Ray Allright. So plenty of options to finish the innings here. I'd imagine Josie Penfold and Sky Bowden will bowl the 4 after this. Let's head out into the outfield. Probably going to take 2. Yeah, pretty well gapped in the end. Just for interest's sake, Duckworth Lewis projected runs at the moment is 153, so I guess they're a little bit more pessimistic than we are.
Oh,
Overthrows will help.
nice run there.
I bet you Duckworth Lewis didn't know that was going to happen. Yep, see, they've gone up to 154 already, so. That's the end of the 16th over. We're at 115 for 2, so that's a pretty good over by Ray Allright. She's now bowled her 4 overs, 1 for 23, so that's pretty good work. After a pretty fast start, so she'll be happy with her efforts, and that includes the prize wicket of Holly Huddleston. So she's really dragged Howick back into this. Four overs. I'll give us the chance to have a redo. You still happy with your 166, Tim?
Yep.
Yep, he's still happy.
Got a smash in the last few overs.
Kelly?
167.
167, we've gone up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up by 2.
We've gone up. I like it. I like it. I'm going to stick with my 160, which wasn't at least 160, because that's how the theory goes.
Oh,
There you go. It's another big wicket at a timely time. So that's Jessie Prasad out for 31. She'll be pretty happy with her efforts, but she's left the finishing up to somebody else. So who we got here?
Brianna.
This is Brianna?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty generous applause there for Jessie on her way out. Zambali Par's first wicket today. In this match. He's 1 for 20 off 2.1. Bowled pretty unluckily, to be fair to her. I believe there was one catch dropped on the boundary from her, so she's got a chance here to turn her day around. There's a string of Unitak players coming towards the changing room now. Maybe it's the time for everybody to pad up, and we'll see who's going to go in. What a unique sound, isn't it? Spikes on concrete. Be one of those sounds that I guess polarizes people. Some people wouldn't be able to stand it, and other people, I guess they'll be the sounds of summer. So, if you're not enjoying that, then we're sorry about it. But we do thank you for joining us at Colin Maiden today on the live stream. So once again, thank you to the University of Auckland Film School for their generous time and equipment that allows us to do this and bring the footage home to you wherever you may be watching. Tell us a little bit about the university and Unitak merger. Where did trainings happen? What is the mix of players? Things like that.
Good question. Good question. I think they do a lot of trainings here.
A lot of trainings here, cool.
Yeah.
There's pretty good facilities to train here.
Yeah,
so,
and I think they do quite often get the grass wickets.
Okay, awesome.
Which is really, really cool. The makeup, I'd say more heavy, probably university.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a real good merge.
And is it just the one side that merges, or is there reserve teams as well? Or?
I do believe that I know Waitakere have a premier team, premier reserve team now.
Okay, awesome.
Which I think is the first time ever.
Okay.
Which is really cool, but not merged.
Not merged. Okay.
No, so just these guys.
Oh, that's good. So I guess if they've got a few players there, that if they do need to pull some players, then they've got a bit of a base.
Yeah.
There we go. Here's a run out. No.
Oh.
A little bit of a wide throw there. There's definitely going to be a run out if the throw was on target. I guess that's what this time of the innings calls for. Maybe not reckless running, but certainly some brave running. We're at 119 for 3 with 3 overs remaining. I need some big hitting. Some fairly impressive bowling recently, though, to be fair. When was the last boundary? About 10-12 balls ago, so if Howick can keep that string going for a while, then 145, 150 comes back into the reckoning. fielded. Did it bounce
Got
up
an unlucky bounce in the face.
Oh, okay.
She's all good.
She's told her supporting fielders to get away from me. I'm all good, I'm ready to go. That's commitment though. I don't think she meant to put her face in front of the ball, but whatever it takes. That's probably out. No. Haven't seen an LBW all day, Kelly, so it's a bit... You don't really see that too often.
No.
There's been a fair amount of straight bowling as well, but I guess we're not in a great view, great angle to see anyway, so umpire's in the best position.
Oh.
That one's certainly out. Pretty good Yorker there. It's another one of those big wickets at a big time. You'd have to say that Howick are really dragging themselves back into this, and it's not the first time they've done this twice now. That's 121 for 4. That was Sam Curtis out for 21 off 20 deliveries, so Sky Bowden picks up her first wicket. 1 for 16 off 2.3, so she'll be hoping that she can double up like she did earlier. Who have we got here now, Kelly?
Maddie.
Maddie?
Yeah. She had a good knock yesterday.
Given her.
Oh.
She stepped aside for the run out and then she's put up her finger, so she has gone back to back for the second time today. We've got a great chance of a hat trick here. Just as we said, we haven't seen an LBW today. There's one with talking the umpire into that one. I wish I had that ability when I was still playing. We're at 121 for 5 now, so I don't know if 160 is happening at all.
No.
Might have bent my prediction slightly.
Oh, we've got a call for a prediction amendment.
170.
170 wants to go up. Okay.
200.
It's not an auction, guys. Well, this is what can happen, you know, when team's going well, the theory or the saying, put a couple of wickets on it and see what happens. So that's what Sky Bowden's done, and now we're questioning all that we thought before. So
But they got runs on the board.
they do.
That's
They do have runs on the board.
Still a good score.
And there's still, what, 14 deliveries to go, so there's plenty of time. Slip that one down leg, she'll have to re-bowl that one. I've certainly done that before on a hat-trick delivery. That's another one, so back-to-back wickets and then back-to-back wides. Surely this isn't the way we get to 170.
I don't care how we get there.
Ooh, and buys. 4 of them. Runs, perhaps. Oh, there we go. 4 buys. with all these wickets falling, who we got out there at the moment?
Bree's still there.
Bree's still there. Is that
And
Tash,
Tash,
is it?
yeah.
See if she can put that quick running to use. So how does it work in terms of caps? I'm seeing a few Waitakere caps here. So you wear the cap you play for,
both,
or
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Stumbling a bit at the moment.
Here comes Penfold back into the attack. 128 for 5 with 2 overs remaining. Fumble on the offside, but it's not going to cost any extra runs. Where are the boundaries coming from? That is the question. And other than the 4 byes we saw last over, it has been 3.5, 4 overs since we've seen one.
It's dried up like the grass.
Yeah, it is looking quite barren. Still quite green around the block though. I guess that's the part that gets watered the most. Successful return to the attack for Penfold here. 1 run from 3 deliveries. Just a quick White Ferns update. The White Ferns are 32 without loss after 3.3 overs. Susie Bates on 18 off 9 deliveries and Sophie Devine on 14 off 12. As Sophie Bates hits another boundary. That's 36 without loss in that match. For all you Hearts fans out there, Anna Pedersen is playing today. Where are we here? 130 for 5 with 7 balls remaining. That's a dot to finish the 19th, so we're at 130 for 5 with 1 over to go. 166 is still mathematically possible, but we haven't seen too many 6s today, so I'm going to count it out.
I'm changing it.
You're changing it. You're changing it. What are you changing it
I'm
to?
going to go 141.
141, 11 off the last. Okay. Once again, more optimistic than Duckworth Lewis, who are predicting 139. It will be Sky Bowden to finish off, so she's at 2 for 19 off 3 overs. Good chance to pick up maybe 3 or 4 here. We've run the first one hard, but there's no 2 there. that's a cracking shot. He's going to run away for 2.
Take that.
One's down the leg side. Umpire at that end certainly had some work to do, outstretching the arms this afternoon. 10th wide of the innings. We've got 3 balls remaining. Another wide there, but I'd say whatever happens over the next 3 balls, I think both sides will be pretty relatively happy. I mean, that was threatening to get away from Howick, and they've dragged it back nicely, but as you were saying before, 130, 140 is still a good score, so you know, both sides will be pretty optimistic going into the second half.
Oh.
There's a 3rd wicket for Sky Bowden. She's not impressed. I think she's a bit frustrated by these wides. She's just gone back to her mark. Her teammates are celebrating for her, but
A wicket's a wicket.
a wicket's a wicket, yeah.
And we've got Lauren coming out.
So it's the 6th wicket down, 135 for 6. 2 balls to go. Oh, and another one. So she's gone back to back again for the 3rd time today. She will be on a hat trick.
She's still.
And it's I mean, it's still late in the piece, but they're pretty important wickets. 135 for 7, and she is Sky Bowden 4 for 24 off 3.5. I mean, if there's ever a chance for a hat trick, it's on the last ball when you've got a swing. So it's been a long time since I've seen a hat trick live at the ground, so that would be one to tick off the cricket list for the year.
Now we've got Rebecca out there.
So Rebecca's going to look to swing for the fence. Down the leg side, off the pad, they're going to look for 2. And they're going to get it. A couple of leg byes to finish. No, they're going to try and get another.
Oh!
She's run out, so that's 2 leg byes and a wicket on the final delivery. Eventful finish to the match, or the innings rather. And we are 137 for 8. So Howick Pack will come back after the break, and I'll let you say your last piece before we go, Kelly, and we'll have a 10-minute break.
Oh, just looking forward to the second half and seeing the girls out there.
Awesome.
They'll be pumped.
All right, we will see you in 10 minutes. Thank you very much.
you should be hearing it as you're coming out of there. It's here. It's not. You're plugged into here. No. That would help. Try the right setting.
Try the right one.
Better?
Welcome back to Colin Maiden. We're set for the chase. That's Kate Anderson into the attack. So we're joined for the second innings by a couple of llamas, I believe they like to be called, the Howick side.
Yeah.
So we've got Marama and Holly.
Yep.
So they're going to join us for a bit of commentary, and we'll just find out a bit more about the llamas and how the season's been going. So welcome, girls.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So we're confident about this chase?
Yeah, obviously the pitch wasn't doing much when we were bowling. So it's definitely a batting wicket, and in this morning's game playing on here it hasn't really changed much, and we were able to get to 120 odd, and we didn't have the best batting innings, so yeah, we're pretty confident going into this chase.
Awesome. So in terms of the fielding, it was pretty good comeback. 150 looked pretty likely, to be fair, when Holly was going, so pretty good effort to come back, and there's a pretty good shot into the leg side. That's going to run away for 4.
Yeah.
So you'll be pretty happy with the comeback?
Yeah, it was definitely, we started off really well, I think. We dropped a bit in the field, a few overs into it, but we were able to swing back in and take out a few vital wickets for us.
Yeah, that's right. The wickets seemed to come at the right time, so just when they were getting going, you drag them back, bowled a few dots, and then pick up a wicket. So what's the plan here? Go pretty hard up front and then carry it on through the middle, or just save wickets and?
Yep. So obviously first 6 they're only allowed 2 out, so we're aiming to start off really big, and then just throughout the middle overs, just rotating the strike, and if the bad ball's there to hit it to the boundary.
Yeah, and I think it's really important that we push for those singles and just rotate the strike as much as we can.
Yep, sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Yep.
I noticed you guys were pretty good in the field this morning for the first game. It's pretty hard out there in the heat, so well done on that.
Thank you.
So here comes Holly Huddleston into the attack after 43 runs with the bat. She'll be looking to add to her day and lead this uni bowling attack. But we're with the Howard girls right now, so we won't be hoping for a wicket too early.
No.
I will just bring up the scorecard. So we are 5 without loss after the first over. So reasonable start, and we'll be. Who's this on strike here, girls?
We've got Rewa on strike.
That's Rewa on strike.
Yep.
Okay. So she's on 5 after 6 deliveries, and who's at the other end?
It's Radhika Patel.
Radhika Patel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready.
So where does Rewa like to hit? Leg side?
Yeah, she's a very strong batter. She can hit the ball very far. So she'll be looking to hit the boundaries. Radhi will probably rotate the strike a bit more.
Okay, awesome.
Gosh, that's gas.
It's a pretty good delivery.
So fast.
Pretty quick.
Yeah. I just think the key for them here is to just use the pace of Holly.
Yeah.
That's right. Anything gets too straight with no fine leg, and just tickle it down, and you're going to get 4, aren't you? So.
Yep.
Yeah, now it feels real quick as well. So.
Yeah.
What's it like to play out there? It's a pretty nice ground, isn't it?
Yeah. Very nice surface to bat on as well.
Ooh, it's a drop catch in the
Oh
covers.
goodness me. Oh. Goodness me.
That delivery had a bit of everything, didn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Drop catch, missed run out, almost some overthrows.
There was a lot of action for one run.
Certainly was. But it only says 1 on the scorebook, so.
Yeah, exactly.
So be honest, girls, you're going to go home and watch this on YouTube?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're famous now.
Any friends probably watching?
No.
Oh,
They
nah.
will be though when you link it to the main.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Solid.
So where does Ridika like to hit the ball? Through the covers or?
Well, if you give her a short ball, she'll definitely punish it.
She'll take it
yeah.
on?
Yeah, she'll,
Okay.
yeah. But she's usually like plays straight a lot, so maybe on the drives or through the covers.
Classical, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure that Unitak actually need a cow out or mid wicket
Yeah,
out for Ruddy.
especially with Holly's pace, like
Yeah.
it'd be hard to get it that far out. It's given.
There you go, he advanced down the wicket slightly, but it's out. Umpire's put up his finger, so there's the first wicket.
We've got Natasha Van Tilburg coming in
She's
at
a
3.
strong player, isn't she?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, had a very good knock in the first game.
She did. Very powerful.
Yes.
Brave too. You know, it's one thing to have the shots, but it's another
Yeah.
thing to go out there and play them.
She's a very good runner too, likes
Yeah.
to take the singles.
So if she can just get going, then that will be great.
A little jog on going out there, so she's up for it.
Yeah, Tash has the best energy.
She's our hype man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, see, every team's got one.
Yep, Tash is ours.
So this Howick side, I am relatively new to the women's cricket scene, so bear with me. But it's quite a young side and it's quite a new side, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Was it the last couple of years?
Yeah.
You girls have been playing together and
Yeah.
just trying to build something.
Most of our team's been together for like quite a while. We started off in like the reserves, and then our first year of Prem grade we got absolutely hammered every game. Like
Yep.
we had no confidence whatsoever. And throughout the years we've just been growing as a team and getting like we get along really well as a team. So that's definitely helped us grow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's nice to play with the same people.
Yeah, definitely.
For a good period of time,
Yeah.
right? You make friendships, and
Yeah.
that's what cricket's about. Not just cricket, but sports in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, you want to go out there and win, but at the same time, if you're playing with good people and people you're friends with, it makes it a lot easier.
It makes it a lot more fun and enjoyable.
And I think most of us are playing all year round together, indoor.
Indoor
yeah,
as well.
a lot of
Yeah.
us play
Awesome.
indoor together, and like Auckland age groups and stuff. So we definitely all know each other very well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Very good. Holly Huddleston back into the attack. Single's pretty good over from Holly there. But the Howick girls know that they're going to have a challenge with her today, so
Yes.
they'll have to find a way to score, but that's the challenge that is before them today.
Yep.
So girls, tell us a bit about yourselves while we got you here.
Well, I'm actually from Northern Districts.
Northern Districts, okay.
So
we
I'm
won't
an-
hold that against you.
Yeah, so I play for them, come up every Saturday.
Oh, so you live out of town too?
Yeah, I live in Tauranga.
Tauranga, okay.
But
That's quite a common thing in women's and girls cricket, isn't it?
yeah,
that,
there's not a women's grade in Tauranga.
Okay.
There's just men's, but it's a lot more fun if you're playing with all your friends.
That's right, yeah, cool.
So yeah, definitely worth the 2.5 hour drive up.
So you come up here alone, or you got teammates as well who do the same, or?
No, I'm the only ND player shot
Okay,
in our team, but in the opposition we've got Sam and Bree, who are also from Tauranga.
okay.
So yeah, there's heaps of us that do come up.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I mean, it's good for the Auckland competition, but it is a bit of a shame that Tauranga or Northern Districts doesn't really have a stronger competition. But that's not really for us to talk about. One day that might might come to fruition. But right now you're playing for Howick, and
Yep.
it's good to see that you're enjoying your time with your teammates, even though sometimes it may feel like you spend more time on the road than out there on the wickets.
Yeah.
And how about you, Marama? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm a local. I'm from Auckland. I've played for HPCC for since I was about 8, so I'm very familiar with the club. Know everyone. Yeah.
Awesome. So Lloyd Ellsmore, second home.
Yeah. I literally live like a 2-minute walk.
Awesome. So you're always down at the nets, eh?
Yep, definitely.
No excuse to be late though, eh? When you live 2 minutes away from the club.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's later than me though.
Yeah, I'm quite a busy person, I would say.
That's a pretty good response, to be fair. Yeah. Okay, so where's the boundaries coming from? Leg side's pretty well protected.
Oh, that's good running.
It is good running. That's what you got to do in the first 6 overs.
Yeah,
If you can't
definitely.
Get the boundaries, you need to at least
Push
be
for
getting,
it, push for
5,
it.
6
Put pressure
singles.
on the field, for sure.
Yeah, I think sometimes that's where we've left runs out on the field, just not pushing for those quick singles.
Yeah.
Is it a not knowing the fielders, or is it a just the confidence thing, or that's fault?
Shot, Tashi.
She waited well on that. It was a bit of width, I'd imagine, and just waited nicely and put it into the gap. So that's Tash Van Tilburg getting off in terms of boundaries anyway, getting off the mark. And she's certainly capable of finding the boundary, so should be happy with that.
Yeah, she needs to keep it going.
Yes, that's right. I mean, the score could have got away from you, and it hasn't, so you can afford a couple of these tight overs early on, but at some point you do need to keep going and find the boundaries. There's another good single though.
Yeah.
Tight, but would have been safe, I think.
But this is the pressure you're talking about. You've got to put it on.
Yeah, definitely.
So who we got coming in next?
We've got Sky Bowden coming in next,
Sky
our
Bowden,
only
okay.
Hearts player. She'll love me for that once she sees this. Sky Bowden, you're my idol. I love you. You play for the Hearts.
Is it a big shout out, is it? Big
Yeah,
shout out.
Sky Bowden, you're amazing. She's just down there.
I was hoping she was going to take a hat trick today. She had 3 chances.
Yeah, almost a 5 for 2.
Yeah. I was like, the last ball, you've got the best chance.
Definitely.
To do it, but unfortunately not. It's on one of the things I got a list of things I want to see for the summer, and I haven't seen a hat trick yet. But
Yeah.
we won't hold that against Sky. She bowled pretty fantastic.
Yeah,
so,
very well.
And I've been there. I've bowled a wide on a hat trick ball, so I'll admit that. I'll admit that to you.
Good running.
That's very good running.
So I think that both Tash and Rewa are excited to bat today,
Yeah, definitely.
especially against Holly. You know, hit her back over her head. I think Tash is keen to do that.
Quite an honour actually to be facing this pace bowler for the White Ferns.
Yeah, she hasn't been playing for them recently though. Has
Yeah.
she just been in the squads?
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been helping out with heaps of coaching and stuff.
Yeah,
with
definitely.
Auckland cricket.
It's pretty weird playing against your coach.
Oh yeah, because what did she take you for?
She was
Oh.
the great shot.
Edge-
Yeah,
edges.
Holly was my Holly Huddleston was actually my under-18s coach in earlier in January. So it's pretty weird playing against her.
But that happens all the time in women's cricket. Eh?
Yeah.
Just everyone knows everyone.
Ooh, slow ball there from Holly.
Oh, that's going to go, I think. Very fast outfield.
Ooh, yeah.
couple of boundaries I think we needed.
Yep.
Those 2 balls. Holly will be fuming.
She literally will be.
She will be.
And this is, I guess, the thing. Just hearing you talk about, you know, playing against your coaches and stuff.
Yeah.
It's quite a cool little community that
It
you
is,
have going
yeah.
on, right? Yeah.
It's a cool experience.
Yeah, you'll be playing against someone one day and then you're in the same team as them the next.
Especially like the feeling of getting them out or like bowling a good ball against them. Like
Yeah,
it definitely like gets you buzzing.
And, they're like, "Oh," and she's probably thinking, I taught them that.
Yeah.
I remember telling her that's how she should bowl, or you know, it's probably a good feeling for both parties actually.
Mm.
And you never hear the end of it. Whoa.
Ooh, it's given.
I was not happy
think that
about
was
that
a-
one.
No,
I think that was a pretty rough call there.
Looked like it might have been a bit high.
Yeah.
Second wicket down for Howick, Pakuranga. So the llamas, is it just an extension from the alpacas?
Yeah,
or-
definitely.
Yeah. Do you guys like it? You embrace
Yeah,
it?
we like it. We like it.
A little bit of an identity for the team?
Yep. We're planning on getting llama socks for the whole team to wear out on our games.
Llama socks, how good. Socks are a big thing.
Yes,
in
they
the,
are.
Especially
in
in
cricket at the
cricket.
moment.
Yeah, they are.
um,
Everyone's got nice socks.
I know,
Got some polka dots on today.
I know a couple of the Auckland rep teams. I don't know if you were part of those ones, but they had a socks for different days and stuff.
Yep, yeah. Our 2 coach, Natasha Reddy and Holly Huddleston, were our under-18 coaches for Auckland, and every single day they had matching socks.
Matching socks, yeah.
Yep, different.
I mean, I've got my heart socks on today.
Love it.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Rate
alright,
those
it's alright,
socks.
Holly,
Rate
you know.
those socks.
No, you know, if you can get me some,
Some spirit
give me some
socks?
spirit socks, I'll add them to the collection. I don't know if I'll wear them, but I'll add them to the collection.
No, Spirit's actually got some pink ones and some grey ones. So,
You got lucky socks, lucky kit. Any superstitions? Putting pads on before the other ones, or just go out there and play the game?
I always go left pad first, batting. Ooh.
Is it a thing that I've always been fascinated? Is it a thing that you go, oh, yep, cool, gotta put my left one, or is it just a natural you always put on your left one?
Well, if I start putting on my right one, I take it off.
You do take it off.
Yeah,
Okay,
I always
interesting.
go, yeah, I don't know why.
Interesting.
It feels weird, and then I realise what it is, and then I start again.
Well, you had a good weekend last weekend, I see, with the bat, so it's probably
Yeah.
working for you.
Yeah.
So keep doing that.
Yeah, well.
So, Manamo, you're a bowler?
Yeah.
Predominantly a bowler?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was similar. Do you enjoy batting more than bowling?
Yes,
Yeah, see,
actually.
It's interesting, eh?
I know, like, I'm 100% a bowler. Like, I would definitely class myself as a bowler, but I personally enjoy batting more.
Yeah, that's right.
I find it,
know,
like,
it's,
yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I know.
It really is. I was the same. I was always a bowler, but
Yeah.
batting for some reason just so much more enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, especially hitting a nice shot like through the
Yeah, that's
covers.
right.
It's just no better feeling, honestly.
Well, I guess you bowl a good delivery and doesn't get a
Yeah,
no one really
yeah,
remembers. But
yeah.
if you hit a nice shot into the
Yeah,
covers, even if it's a two,
it's
people
just
are
going,
like, "Oh,
but
good shot."
yeah.
And also, like, from the sideline, you can't really see the lines.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Like,
But,
and see how much
you know,
it's
nice
moving.
A
fucking
nice
drive.
shot, yeah.
Speaking of nice shots, who we got out there now?
It's Sky.
That's
Brown.
Sky. Okay,
Yeah,
Sky's
Sky.
going out there. Cool. So win or lose, how much is this? How are you going to take out of like this kind of finals run?
Honestly, so much. We've worked so hard for this position. Like throughout the years, we've been no close to ever getting in a final. It's definitely like a great feeling, and it's a huge learning experience for us. So we're definitely taking a lot from this.
And I heard Coach before. I'm not sure of his name, but I heard Coach Will say, "Oh, we didn't really talk about the final because we didn't really expect to be here."
Yeah.
Is that the general feeling that the girls have got as well? That you've come this far and we'll just see what happens. Pretty proud of how far
Yeah,
you've gone.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie, we really didn't expect to come this far, but like to be here right now, it's such a great experience for us.
Awesome. So it's a pretty good time in general to be a Howick player, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know the boys the men won the Premier Final out at Eden Park, and the reserves had a win in their one-day game last week. So if you can get across the line here, three championships after Christmas.
Yeah.
And what are we, 10th of Feb?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty good time to be an alpaca or a llama, you'd have to say, eh?
Yeah, definitely. It's cool to see a few of them down here too, supporting the girls.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one. I think there was 5 or 6 of them come down.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
They'll have a big semi-final next weekend, so I'm sure you girls will return the favour.
Of course, always. HPCC.
A home final with a few of the big guns back, I'd imagine. So.
Definitely, yeah.
Speaking of big guns, are you girls going to come down to the preliminary final at Eden Park next week for the Aces? Maybe not you, Holly, but if you get here in time for your Saturday game, Aces Stags,
sure.
4 p.m. on Friday.
For
so
sure.
Eden Park Outer Oval should be a good one.
Yes, definitely.
Let's back the Aces in, because then they'll get to play against your Knights, Holly. So
Yep.
should be a good time. Cracking encounter yesterday, and hopefully we can do it all again in terms of an Aces point of view. But the Phoenix are on that night as well, so make a night of it. Come on down to Eden Park and enjoy some sport, I guess, because you'll get 2 for 1, or not 2 for 1, but two different sports. So should be a pretty intriguing night, actually.
Beautiful shot there.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
We've got Jessie Prasad into the attack now. Batted patiently for 30. She'll probably be a little bit disappointed to get out when she did, but she's got a chance to make up for it now.
She bowled some nice in swing.
Yeah. Solid all-rounder, I'd say.
Yeah, it's interesting what happens when a lot of the rep players go out. Obviously, she's a Hearts player, but you get a bit more of a opportunity with the bat, and you show what you can do. And,
yeah.
I notice sometimes, and it may sound like a criticism, but this is what I've noticed anyway. A lot of the girls do a lot of the game, and then there's a few people who don't do as much. But it's good to get them involved and they get a chance to do a bit more. And I guess that's how you develop and you take up the challenge. So I guess for you girls, especially considering you got the youth of your team, everyone needs to get a chance. And
yeah, definitely. We've got a few young players in the side.
It's just a good way to develop everybody as a team. So congratulate your coach on that. He's obviously helping you guys out. And
yeah, definitely. Sky Bowden's dad.
And pointing you guys in the right direction. So is it Sky's dad, is it?
Yeah, Sky and Alyssa's dad, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So who's older, Sky or Alyssa?
Sky, Sky's. Alyssa's 15 and Sky's 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cricket in the blood, eh? I know what that's like. Now the question is, do Sky and Alyssa listen to Dad? Like right now, Nick White, he loves a lap, so I must have done 4 or 5 laps in about 10 minutes during that first game.
Wow, solid effort.
He just keeps walking. Coffee in hand, phone in hand, just loves it. So.
Is he on the phone right now?
Yeah, he's on the phone right now. He's a busy man. Probably talking about like a ball that was bowled 3 weeks ago or something. He's got a great memory, that man.
Yeah.
Oh, Brianna Perry.
Okay, we're after 6 overs here, so fielders will be going out now.
Wow, is there only 6 gone?
I'm liking the shoes, Marama. A big fan of the Adidas.
Thank you
with the
so
3 stripes.
much.
The original, I had the original ones with the red stripes, and then I cut a hole in the toe.
Yeah.
And my mum wouldn't let me forget it. So don't do that. But yes, nice shoes.
Thank you,
nice
thank
shoes.
you.
31 for 2 after 6 overs here at Colin Maiden Park, joined by Marama Downs and Holly Top, I believe it is. Yep. Getting a nod of approval there. I've remembered some names. How are you finding the commentary, girls?
It's fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Not as nerve-wracking as when I first asked you if you wanted to come up?
No, it's alright, yeah.
We're just spinning some yarns, really.
Cricket chat, eh? Cricket chat.
Yep. I think that's mainly why we play it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just to talk some smack.
How good.
So this is Bree bowling.
Good
I
mate
used-
of ours.
Yeah. good
I
mate
believe
of
she's
ours.
been swinging the ball around. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, she's pretty decent with the ball.
She an indoor player?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
we all play ND under 18s together and 22s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Indoor cricket. How good.
Holly plays for NZ.
One of my plays for NZ. And so does Bree.
And Sky and Alyssa and Tash and Amber Lee.
Oh. Yowza. It's a nice shot.
Yeah, beautifully worked.
But yeah, Bree, I go to Tauranga Girls and Bree finished last year, but we went to like school nationals and stuff for 3 years.
Oh, cool.
So that was, yeah, kind of weird. I think this is the first time in a while I've played against her actually.
It's quite funny, like, obviously, is she from Tauranga?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
both of you from Tauranga and you haven't played
Yeah.
against her recently. It's an interesting little quirk of how it works.
Yeah, well she's moving to Auckland this year to go to uni actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to Tauranga for the first time a couple of weeks back to go to the one day, one of the one days against India.
Yep.
It's been a long time since I've been down there. It's a lot's changed.
Yeah, it's
I don't even think. Well, I know for a fact that Bay Oval wasn't really a thing last time I went down there.
No.
So it's an amazing facility, and it was a hell of an afternoon in the sun. So speaking of which, let's check how those white ferns are going.
oh yeah.
They are
Oh,
batting
it's the
first.
double header at Seddon today.
Double
yeah.
header at Seddon, yeah. So let's have a look. 126 for 2 after 14.5 overs.
Whoa.
Sophie Devine on 69 off 46. Amy Satterthwaite on 19 off 16 deliveries.
Going really well.
Yeah, so big score
Ooh.
on the cards there. What
Push that one.
have we missed?
Bit of a misfield.
Bit of a misfield. So what number are we betting? Just in case you need to shoot off.
I'm far down the order.
I think I'm 8, but I think I need to be ready when coach
Oh,
says.
you-
But he's down there anyway.
She's
You
a
just
bit
let
into
us know, Holly, if you need to go.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully these two can bat for a while yet, and it won't be an issue for you.
yeah, hopefully.
So what in terms of what do we want to chase off the last maybe 5 or 10 overs, numbers wise? What are we thinking? Comfortable chasing 8s of the last 10, maybe 7s.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we could go at 8s.
Go at
That's-
8s.
That's only, a couple of 2s, couple of singles.
So 7 comfortably, 8's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
But you're happy to give it a crack.
yeah, definitely.
Every run counts.
Well, at the moment, it's looking a bit more than that. You're at 100 off. What do you got there? Yeah, probably about 100 off 13 overs. So it's a little bit of a move on needed. But you got wickets in hand. As we saw earlier, you can get runs towards the end of the innings, but someone's going to need to go now, I would say.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
Tasha's faced 20 balls now, so it's probably time for her to expand a little bit more. But she's certainly capable.
Yeah, I think she'll know it's time to go, really. But I don't think if we don't see her up in the run rate, then we might send a drink out with a
Yeah, that's
message.
right. So how much talk goes into that? Obviously, the discussion we've just had about overs and runs, halftime break, or when the girls are sitting down there or wherever they are at the moment. How much chat's going on in the camp?
About cricket or just
No,
in
just
general?
about numbers. Obviously,
Oh.
the chat, cricket chat, you talk about whatever you want, but
Yeah.
is there going to be that kind of chat that we've just had down there for the incoming batsmen or
Yeah.
incoming players?
Yeah, well, Dan makes sure, next one coming in, he's had a chat to them about their role.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
It changes depending on who gets out, obviously.
Yep, awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, with the incoming batsmen, people, they know what they need to do. They know what their job is.
Cool.
Very clear.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Shut.
I'm glad the girls have found some shade because pretty hard work and some pretty hot
Yeah.
conditions. So
So
Very
hot.
warm out there,
yeah, absolutely. And hydration the key, that's for sure.
definitely.
It's quite a nice view from up here. Like you can see the water.
Yeah, it's
and-
really good, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a bit of a drive for me, but I don't mind coming out here. Get some decent photos, and as you can see water, you can see just yachts or boats or whatever they are out there. And big shout.
Not out.
Looks like some disappointment, but
Maddie
be
Cook there.
Good old
interesting to see
Maddie.
the replay on that one. I think she's probably asking for a stumping that the ball's come off her foot, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
But you know, can't blame the umpire for not giving it. You can't see much.
Yeah, definitely.
And you only get one chance, so.
Yeah.
Interesting that Sky's batting out of your crease here. I think she's going to go downtown.
Yeah, she'll be looking to.
I hope so.
It's good confidence though. Back yourself to hit it.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember watching a Brendan McCullum masterclass when I was in the UK, and he said when I was going to go charge down the wicket, I didn't care if I started out of my crease because not that he was confident that he was going to hit it, but he was already going to go down anyway. What difference did it
Yeah.
make?
Yeah.
As long as the keeper doesn't tell the bowler, then you know he was confident enough to do it, and I mean can't knock it. He went pretty well.
Yeah. Good old Baz.
It's pretty good running.
Did either of you guys watch the cricket versus rugby?
Oh, I loved that.
Did you?
That was so good.
I wasn't a big fan. I watched a bit of it. I was actually, I was going down to Tauranga that night, so
Oh yeah.
I watched a little bit of it, but no, I wasn't that impressed. I think if they were going to do it, they should have just had rugby versus cricket.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
switchovers, no David Hussey.
True.
Yeah, like what was
And if they're going to get a Hussey, they should have got Michael, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Aaron Smith ended up in the cricket
Yeah, I
team.
think it was like a
Yeah,
late day
but
switch or something.
Some
Yeah.
of it was a bit confusing.
But the good thing was, like, I've heard, because we played against Israel Day growing up once,
Once.
and we heard that he was actually quite quick.
Oh yeah.
But
Mm.
it was only a couple of years later that we heard that,
Yeah.
and then to actually see him bowl, it didn't look quick, but you could see that there was something there.
Yeah.
I mean, guys like Bodie and those boys.
And Geordie. How
Geordie,
good was
yeah.
Geordie?
Yeah.
Well, Geordie used to play for CD under 19s.
Did
No
he?
way.
Yeah. So he almost made
What?
probably 2 or 3 years back.
That's crazy. I
When I
didn't know we
think-
played cricket.
When they got, I think when Josh Clarkson and those guys were coming through, you played with them.
Oh.
So, no, he was close to making that New Zealand side a couple of years back, but I think
Wow.
since then, obviously, his career's taken
Yeah.
off. He's a bloody good winger now, so
Yeah, he's
fullback.
alright. eh?
Tush, really very quick in the outfield.
Or not quick enough.
Good push there.
It was pretty good running, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Sky wants something. She wants a drink. She's run 2 and she wants a drink. But she is the Howick Pakuranga Hearts representative, so
Yes.
I'm sure someone will run her out a drink.
She's
Oh,
royalty.
definitely.
She's royalty at our club.
Llama royalty.
So my dad just told me that my auntie's listening from Christchurch.
Oh, how
So,
good.
hi Auntie Nikki. Hope you're enjoying it.
I'm more impressed with the sign language. That's bloody good. How has that happened?
Yeah, no, that's good.
Is that a
Good
top? Is that top code? Is it?
Yeah, definitely. It was Morse code actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a heavily strapped hand that you've got. Ollie, what's going on?
Yeah. I'm not really sure.
You're not punching any
only-
walls, are you?
I'm not. Pardon?
You're not punching any walls, are you?
Maybe depending on how this game goes.
No.
no.
Sun comes up tomorrow. Sun comes up tomorrow.
Yeah,
Win or lose.
that's true. It's only cricket, but we're gonna win anyway. So.
Okay, great. So what's happening with the hand?
I'm not actually sure. I only did it on Friday,
Okay,
but it's just,
but you'll be good to go next weekend.
yeah, I'm sure she'll be right.
She'll be right.
Shot.
Beautiful shot there.
Oh,
Sam Kerr's a very
Good
good
running.
fielder.
Yeah, pretty good player for a long time, isn't Sam?
Yeah, definitely.
I know she used to come train with us at Waitakere a few times back in the day, so just got a lot of time and with the bat, and she just, I guess when you've played as much as she has, she just really knows what she's doing. So
Yeah.
it's good to see her still out there leading this team. Well, it's a tight single. I think it's probably going to be out, but I mean, at this time you've got to start pushing it, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. So just going back, did you say you're from Unitak?
Yeah, I was a long time Unitak player. But you know, that hasn't come across in my commentary at all. So, and if you accuse me of that, then we'll send you on your way. No, neutral as ever. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Nah, fair enough. I used to play for Unitak Uni last season.
Oh, there you go.
But full Howick now.
Yeah.
That's probably just a little bit closer to home, isn't it?
Yeah.
just that little bit.
Just that little bit.
You girls just take over for an over.
Sweet.
All right, you got this.
Yep. So this is Jessie again, Jessie Prasad. Full toss. Oh.
Ooh, it's in the air, but it looks like it's safe.
So I think Unitak Uni have got pretty good sweepers, pretty suited to our batsmen at the moment.
Definitely.
Oh. Big reach from Sky there, but nothing on it. Touch down the other end, just popping here.
Good banter there from the girls.
Yeah, that's good. Shot.
Nicely played there. That's a beautiful shot. Should push for two.
Jeez.
Good running.
Both of them are quick between the wickets.
Definitely.
So run well together.
They've known each other for a while, so the communication should be very good.
Yeah, barely even have to talk now, eh?
Yeah.
Oh. Probably a run there.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, same.
We would have, Holly?
Yeah. Shot.
Worked beautifully through the gap.
Okay, so it's over. I think we need to start going. The girls must be hot out there, they're working hard. So we're 52 for 2 after 10.
We should definitely start accelerating about now.
So what does that mean? We need an over like sevens?
Yeah, I'd say about that.
70, oh no, yeah, sevens.
I mean, it's doable, definitely doable.
Just ones and twos. 8.6, oh. Okay. That's a bit off. Is this, I think this is Sam Curtis.
Yep.
Coming into the attack. Got some leggies. I think both Sky and Tash will enjoy this.
Yeah, both very good with spin bowlers, I'd say.
Oh, treats.
That's great running there.
Yeah. Good start to the over for us. Good shot there from Sky.
Unitak have got a very good field set. They know what they want to bowl and where to bowl it.
Oh, that was well bowled. Yeah, quite a big gap around square and mid wicket.
Yep.
So she drops one short. Surely she'll be punished.
Pretty good bowling so far.
Good confident call from Tash there.
Bit loose there from Sky, and it's taken.
Yeah, it's that leg spinner, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's a pretty good, accurate bowler. I saw when we were playing a couple of weeks back at Waitakere.
Yeah.
And she didn't take any wickets because Anna came on and took 4, but she was pretty unlucky.
Yeah, she turns it a mile as well.
Yeah, especially on an older wicket like this one too.
Yeah.
Josie, you're after Lucy. Yeah.
So this is Lucy coming in.
Yep, our English player.
Our import.
Lovely girl she is.
Yeah.
What's she been up to? You guys been showing her around, or?
She pretty much travels everywhere around New Zealand throughout the week, so yeah.
Awesome, just back for Saturdays and
definitely.
Make sure you're back for Saturdays for the games, eh?
Yep.
She's going back after the season ends, and then she'll be back next season for us.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So you locked that in early. Good
yeah,
job.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But she keeps as well.
Yep, she's a keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got 4 keepers.
Four
in
keepers.
Our team. So me, Tash, Rewa, and.
It's like the
Lucy.
England side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just swaps around when
So you do
others
share?
want to have a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if one of us keeps, we might drop down in the batting order a bit, and then
Okay, yeah, fair
everyone
enough.
gets a turn.
That's good. It's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Any of the keepers bowl?
Lucy, actually,
Yeah, Lucy
this
does.
season she's surprised us a lot. Like, she came to us saying, "Oh, I don't bowl, I just keep." And then we've chucked her on for a few overs, and she's taken quite a lot of wickets.
That's what happens
actually.
when you're the overseas player, though.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely different to how she plays at home.
Yeah. Yeah. She just bowls slow, but accurately.
Slow but accurate. Okay.
Yeah.
So she plays some second 11 cricket in England, or
Yeah, she plays for the Sussex Women's, I think
Sussex
it was.
Women's? Okay,
Yep,
cool.
Yep.
big things happening in the women's game over there. So,
Definitely,
good
yeah.
opportunity for her. Obviously doing a bit of travelling at the moment, but
Yeah.
and playing for the Llamas, but I'm sure she'll be keen to get back home and get stuck into some of that stuff as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think she said that she sometimes works closely with Sarah Taylor. So
No
I
better
mean,
example how to keep than
Yeah,
Sarah Taylor.
exactly. So that will be.
Good little sparring partner.
Yeah, yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, so we're getting news in from the Jeff Crow Cup that Suburbs New Lynn are about to win their preliminary semi-final against Cornwall. Suburbs 206 for 2, chasing 208. Joe Cracknell, who scored 90 yesterday, is on it. He's been dismissed for 108 off 81 balls. So, speaking of overseas players, there's one who's had a fantastic day today. Raj Majathia 60 and Michael Barry 31 in that chase. So, pretty good effort. And they'll be playing North Shore next weekend out at Devonport Domain. So, championship races are heating up, and we've got one here as well. So, stay tuned. There's another game going on at Oniwa Park. Oniwa Domain will get that score for you as well. But here's Jesse Prasad back into the attack. And again, Tasha's outside her crease here, ready to attack.
It's a great shot through.
And here's the Takapuna score here. So Takapuna 258 all out. Guy Harley 64, Will O'Donnell 74, and Henrik Van Vuren 53. And for Parnell, 147 for 5. Matches in the balance. In trouble early, but Ben Horn's on 69 and Ollie Pringle's with him on 10 not out. So they'll be looking to win that and advance to play Howick next weekend. So it's all happening today in club cricket.
Oh.
Right, as we've got a rogue plastic bag in the field, so everyone wants a piece of the action.
Yeah. Oh,
it's a good run
cheeky
there.
little single.
So we're at 62 for 3 after 11.4, required run rate of 9.06.
Just creeping up.
It certainly is. Duckworth's low score of 73. I don't think we're going to get any rain though.
No. No.
It's a cracking shot there. Just based on that single, I think these two could potentially run Unitak ragged in the field if they just hit some gaps.
Yeah.
These two are pretty close friends from what I've seen.
Yeah, they are actually. Oh.
Tash needs to hit some of those bombs like she did before.
Yeah, she definitely does.
She's 26 off 36 at the moment, so there is some catching up to do for her, but while she's there, she's certainly a chance of doing that. As Sam Curtis is in for a second over, so her first over 1 for 7. And that's the end of Jesse Prasad's spell, 4 overs 0 for 15, so she's really built that pressure. So how are you guys going in the Pritchard Cup? You guys in for another playoff, or got a bit of work to do there?
Yeah, I think we're either second or third.
Second or
Yeah,
third?
on the
Okay.
we were
table.
second before yesterday, and then we had a bit of a
Okay, let's not talk about
bit of
that.
a rusty game.
I did see that, but we won't talk about that one. You've saved it for today.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, saved our best for last. Or
We were all so fizzed for this game, honestly.
yeah, this morning. It's Mackie D in the changing room.
Mackie D. Well played. Yeah, I heard you girls saying before that they've set a pretty good field in terms of where your girls are likely to hit. And they've done that throughout, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, played some smart cricket.
In the gap.
But really, we just need, a few singles and then just one boundary and over.
That's right, yeah.
So if we can just keep taking the singles and then hopefully start hitting the boundaries.
Yeah, turn good overs into really good overs, eh?
Definitely. Good little fielder out there. Natasha Reddy.
Yeah, whip it around the field, isn't she?
Mm.
So wide, they're going
That's
to take one.
really good running.
Run
Ooh.
hard.
Not yet, it isn't.
Oh, she could have made that.
Okay, I'd better go pad up.
Right, that's us.
Okay, thank you very much.
No
If any of the other girls are interested, send them up.
Thank you for having us.
All right, no worries. Good luck, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Looks like they've overturned that decision, so it's not out in the end. I think it was probably the right decision in the end.
Good work, Sky. It's a big opportunity. This is it, Sky. There's a lot of people up down there.
Oh, we're going to get some buzzers here, some buys. Might run away, actually. No, that's well fielded. Looks like they've taken 3 in the end. Interesting over that one. No boundaries, but you know, probably got 8 or 9 off it, and it's pretty much what they need. So.
Especially this view, not this one. That view there.
So we need, what do we need here? 60, 70 runs off 7 overs, so we're at 10s. And I'm joined now by Maiden Hansen from the University of Auckland. He's just going to have a brief chat with us.
Yeah, just doing the usual shout out to the team and the university for coming out and supporting it. So yeah, it's been a long season of streaming. We've all had a lot of fun, a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun. And just shout out again to the Screen Production Program and all the students who've helped throughout the year and helped with my documentary as well. Hopefully it goes well and get something out of it. That's pretty much.
Well, thanks, Martin. We do really appreciate, just on the side of Auckland Cricket, we do appreciate what you've done for the live stream this year, and your help during the Super Smash as well. You know, without your time, we couldn't be here today. So, and your students you bring along, and the depth of knowledge. So, we really do appreciate it, and you know, good luck with your documentary.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll cross paths, and we might get a vision of that.
I'm sure we'll cross paths again. Yeah, no, thanks a lot. Just curious, I haven't kept a close eye on the score, but just interested in is there a chance that Howick Pack could take out the double here, the men's and the women's T20?
Well, there is. They need 10 and over, so the run rate's pushing out a bit, but I guess
3 down though for 68. So
3 down for 68. I mean,
what's the overs?
While there's still overs to be bowled, there is still a chance. So it's 70 off 7.
Ooh, so that 10 and over.
10 and over, yeah. So I mean,
so we got wickets in hand, but
wickets in hand. You got Tash there, who's Van Tilburg, who's a pretty heavy striker of the ball. So you know, with her at the crease, anything could happen. And as she proved this morning, she's got the ability to hit it over the boundary.
Well, as I think I've said before, Howick and Pakuranga is my old home club where I played a long time ago. So it'd be quite epic if they took out the double, I suppose.
That's right, yeah, and the reserve side won a championship last week as well, so
oh, is that right?
Could be 3 in a month, and that's a pretty good start to
yeah,
2019.
They've certainly built that club up out there, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was just talking to the ladies before, and they were saying that, you know, it's taken a bit of hard work for the ladies side of it anyway. You know, they were getting heavily beaten for a year or two, and finally they're starting to gel and you know, getting a bit of reward for it. So they're in the hunt for the one-day championship as well. And
right.
Even if they don't get across the line today, you know, the coach was pretty pleased with their efforts this morning. And
it's just curious that the girls, they're very young. It seems almost like a youth team, but this is, I guess, this is where the age grade for women is. I guess because it's such a young, new sort of thing.
That's right. This is what women's cricket is at the moment, and I guess the longer it goes, if these players stay in the game, you know, the age will get a bit, you know, it will probably get a bit more appropriate in terms of being
matching the men. Yeah.
Cricket, but
interesting then. So it's a big growth area then.
You do have a mix. You know, you've got players in the Unitak side like Sam Curtis and Holly who are mid-20s or closer to 30. And then, you know, you've got the young talent as well coming through. So it's good that you keep those,
good shot,
let's say, older players generously into the game, because they're the ones who do much of the teaching and you know, the growth. So
absolutely.
You know, these are the players you need to keep around, and that's not just women's cricket, that's men's cricket as well. Because they're the ones who develop the talent. So
yeah, no, it's good that they keep it up. I didn't obviously long enough, but guess big shout out to, you've probably done it already, to Colin Maiden as well. It's a superb venue.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a pleasure to come here every time, and I was here last weekend as well. And you know, even it is a bit of a drive for me, as I was saying, but once you get here, you know it all whittles away, and you're like, yeah, it was worth it. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can be in for a grandstand finish here, and Howick and make a real fist of this. But
Potential test match venue perhaps.
Potential test
All
match.
dropped out in the deep.
yeah, it's a pretty good effort, to be fair. She's probably saved 2 at least. That's Sam Curtis, and she's a pretty good fielder, so she would have expected to take that, but you can't question the effort, that's for sure.
Good effort for sure.
Probably a half chance, you'd say, if anything. So, here we go. The hit's on now, it has to be.
10 runs and over, but as you say, wickets in hand.
It's only really a boundary, you know. A boundary in 5 singles is 9, so you know, the odd extra, the odd 2, maybe a couple boundaries and over, and you're in it. But you know, that over there was probably pretty fruitful. Yeah, we're at 81 for 3, so they've got their 10 off that over.
Oh, they did. No, that's
They did, yeah. So you know, if they just keep having overs like that, and it was only 1 boundary really.
So it could be in for a Grand Sam's finish, and then we've obviously got the New Zealand women playing right now as well.
Yeah, that's right. They were heaving along, so I'll just check on that for you as well, Martin. But Sophie Devine was chasing down 100 when I last saw.
Oh wow!
72 and out actually, so she must have been out just after we updated that. But 161 for 7 after 20 overs, mid-innings break. So we'll see what happens in that one. But
Absolutely.
it's a pretty good score, even at 7 Park. So
Yeah, and then obviously the grand finale for India.
yeah, that's right. So they'll be heading home after today, and you know, with all the colour and spectacle that they've brought to this country, especially obviously the North Island. South Island were unfortunate not to get any games, but
Oh, did they not? I didn't.
no, they didn't. I think they were.
Oh, this catch!
One's gone down as well.
Howick Pack riding their luck a little bit, but they have to at this stage.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
another
It's
drop
a bit all
down.
or nothing. They've just got to have a go.
Sun might have been an issue there with the way it's sitting in the sky at the moment.
Yeah, it certainly might have been. Blue sky, white ball's always tough as well. So looks like she is disappointed out there. I think she might have thought she could have taken that, but.
So I actually caught up with you at Eden Park. You enjoyed the game on Saturday. It was certainly a colourful, packed event, that one.
Yeah, it was. You know, unfortunately, the New Zealand team couldn't get it done, but it makes for tonight's game a little bit more exciting. So
Yeah, no, it is. No, it's the way it should be. It's the big finish.
yeah, so I mean, so I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they're probably saying that really Eden Park should have been on Friday, and you get your big crowd for today, but Eden Park. But,
Possibly. Some might even argue that possibly 2 of the games should have been in Eden Park.
yeah,
But
it's also another one, but, especially when you see how many people turned up and how good it was, and the atmosphere and everything. And,
certainly filming it, and I saw plenty of atmosphere for
you must
sure.
have made some
It
great
was-
photos and images, I think.
Yeah, I've got lots of footage, certainly stock footage of the crowd and
There you
stuff.
go.
It was an incredible.
Set.
Because the official, I met the official drumming group, and yeah, so good shot that, and now Pack's still on this. Sorry, we should focus on the game at hand. But yeah, I did. I caught up with one of the drumming troops, and they were very serious about it. They'll be down at Eden Park tonight as well,
I'm sure they will be.
and an interesting conversation with them. But yeah, so Howick Pack's still on this, so we'll get a. I can't see the score.
That's a fantastic effort. That's over mid wicket, and that's 6. Just what was needed at this time.
Yeah, Howick Pack's still in this.
That's out.
That won't help them. So that's.
It's been a bit of theme in this game, to be fair. Every time one of the teams has got a bit of a roll on, the other teams come back with a wicket. So, I mean, while that 6 is going to be helpful in terms of run rate, you probably needed Van Tilburg to stay there a little bit longer.
I did hear the girls on the commentary earlier saying the pitch is a bit of a belter. So.
Yeah, that's right. And here comes the skipper now. So.
Right. So you know anything about her?
Not in terms of her batting, but she batted at 4 or 5 in the first game, so she's certainly capable.
Right.
Tall girl.
Good lot riding on the skipper's shoulders, yeah.
Long levers, so we'll see how they go. But that's 93 for 4 after 15 overs, so what do we need here?
Up for a big finish.
36. No. We got the 45. We need 45 off 5 overs. Certainly doable. Certainly doable.
Yes, that's the nature of T20, isn't it? It's sort of anything's almost doable, isn't it, really?
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, similar chase in the first game, and in reality, Cornwall didn't really get close.
Oh, that's right. When the men's final you're talking about?
No, the earlier
women's
semi-final. Yeah. So.
Oh, right.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here, but it's probably a bit of a tough ask.
So who are you picking?
I'd say Unitak are probably favourites from here, but
yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Well, it's always good to see the trophy spread around the city, but I'm sure Pac won't like me for saying that. They'll be in for the win for sure. So.
No, but yeah, this Howick women's side have come a long way, and to even be here today, I think.
Is that right? I didn't catch up with that conversation, but I saw you having a good chat to the girls. So
yeah, I think the girls they appreciate how far they've come, and you know, if
in a short
year,
space. Yep.
If it's not the year now, then you know, maybe in the next couple. So
developing strongly, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of talent, and the girls seem like a pretty tight knit group. So.
Oh, well, it's good to know. It's certainly come a long way out there since I was playing out there. That's for sure. When I was out at the club rooms, I don't know. Did you come out to the Lord Elsmore Day when we filmed?
No, I wasn't there that day.
It's a pretty impressive setup they got out there.
Yeah, I was there last weekend just for the start of round 9 of this competition. And all 6 sides were there, and it was once again a fantastic day of double header action. But no, it's certainly one of the stronger clubs in the region, and
certainly looking on the wall there, the names on the wall. Obviously, a big South African population out there as well. Expats
pumping out aces on black cap.
Yeah, they certainly are.
So.
Yeah, tightly tucked away, but they need more than that now. It's sort of getting down to the boundary stage at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and big over. It's either a big over or just consistent ones, and I mean they'll probably want a big one soon enough just to relieve some of this pressure.
So I'm just relying a little bit on Pernell here for the score. So.
It's going to trickle away for 1. It's pretty well fielded on the boundary.
Yeah, they're going for 2. Bit of hesitation.
I think it's going to be out.
Oh, it is out.
Oh. No, it's not.
Oh, and they're going to go on an overthrow.
Oh, buzzers.
So,
interesting.
So there's three.
A bit comical, but I think you can sense a bit of fatigue in these Howick players now. They obviously play into their second game now.
Today, what about the opposition? Have they played twice today, or they?
No, so they were straight through to the final. Unitak.
Right.
So in this heat, it's probably pretty taxing.
It is. They've been all talking about the heat, and I can certainly verify that. Having been down on the ground a few times, it's extremely hot.
Yeah, Colin is one of those interesting ones where it comes from above and below the heat. So.
Is that would that be the reason for the excessive amount of sandflies that I encountered down there?
Quite possibly, yeah. I've always noticed every time I come here, it's not just from you get it from below as well, and it kind of reflects off the turf. So
still a lovely ground, and as I said before, potential test venue maybe in the future.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I can't see why not.
Great facility.
Put a couple of banks around and extend these boundaries out a little bit. And
that's right.
And the facilities are here, that's for sure.
I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, but Auckland University have the campus just across the way there, but we've sold that one off. But it's a lovely campus actually. It's just a bit of a shame to see it go actually, without getting myself into trouble.
No, that's right. It's always.
It's a lovely spot, and it's a good facility all round out here actually. There's lots of
a great backdrop for some photos that I've taken. That building at the back there, so.
Certainly, and if you ever get a chance, but while the campus is still there, to have a look over there. There's some lovely sort of atriums and stuff. It's just unfortunately going to be knocked down for housing.
Who was in that building?
I'm not sure what department. So Unisat's there. That's the big satellite dish that you can see around here somewhere. and it's a lot of medicine and stuff out there.
Okay, yep.
I actually did some papers out there years ago. It's I think it's a part of trying to bring all the different parts of the university together.
Yeah, that's right.
We bought obviously we bought Lion Brewery, the spot they had on Newmarket. So they're trying to centralise the place. There's at the moment they run a shuttle out here from the main campus, but it is a lovely campus, and you get car parking as well, which obviously you don't get in town easily.
No, that's right. But here we go. Here's a free hit.
Yeah. Oh, it's a free hit.
So this could go the distance. You know.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
Howick really do need this to go the distance. So little adjustments to the field.
Nice to meet you in person.
It was a full toss though, but
not into the leg side. Probably going to come back for 2.
We're going to have to.
Yes, fantastic running.
Easy 2, but probably would have put that full toss away. But still, 2's 2.
I feel like the fielder may have done some damage to her shoulder here, coming out into the covers after the replacement. So it's not what you want to see at this time of the day, but I think
if any of the
Unitak have some fielders, so they'll probably just trade her out.
Any of the players who are listening on YouTube, if they want to come up and have a go on the commentary, you'll certainly know more about it than myself. Anyway, but you're welcome to come up if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, I feel like the girls might just be in concentration mode now, so
yeah,
we'll leave them to that. And
absolutely, this is their season on the line, so
that's right. So we'll leave them to that. If they want to come up, they're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'm happy to carry it out. Oh, another, yeah, that's. So they're riding their luck out, Pack, and it's semi paying off. Few mistakes by the girls from
Unitak. 2 names that I've heard today: the Unitak and the Waitakaroonies. So I think I'll go with Unitak. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, that I can go with Unitak. Thank you. It's just getting confused. Oh, and that is a stumping.
And that one. Sam Curtis has picked up her 3rd.
So that's not going to help out Pack.
This is the beauty of leg spin, though, isn't it? Like when the hit's on, unless you drag it short, you're pretty hard to play.
Yeah, we'll probably see a bit of that tonight. Slowing the ball down, I'm sure, at some point. And the same is true, obviously, here. You've got to make the pace when it's not coming on. So
We've got Amberley Parr coming out now. So I mean, they've got the rate down to 8.45, but at the end of this over, it's probably going to go back up towards 10. So
how many overs we got to go?
3 after this. So
what's the run rate at?
Run rate at the moment, let's have a look at that for you. 108 for 5, so they need 9s from 3.2 overs.
Well, certainly doable with that short amount of time. Whether a Howick Pack have got any hitting power left, and obviously the Energy playing 2 games a day to try and pull it off again remains to be seen. We're not too sure if they've got any power hitters left in the bag, really, are we, Brunel?
No, I mean the girls were confident. I know Holly, who was with us before, has played pretty well in the last couple of weeks with the bats. So
yep.
I don't know if she's. I don't think she's gone out there just yet. No, I think that's Amberley Parr. So.
Well, certainly the Howick Pack girls haven't given up. There's lots of animated response down on the next to us.
No, they're certainly fizzing. So
yeah.
It doesn't matter which way this goes, really. It's as long as we see a good finish, I'll be pretty stoked with of the day's cricket. So, a couple boundaries here, and we're back on for a good one. I mean, last year's final, we ended with the bowl off. So,
the women's final.
Yeah, women's final down in Te So, if we could have anything like that, we'll be in for a ripper. But Sam Curtis is certainly having other ideas. She's bowling beautifully at the moment.
It's just pushed.
Played onto the ons. 28 required from 3 overs. Game on.
Well, I want to repeat that because we just dropped out. Back.
my iPad, isn't it? Does this happen regularly? You right, Jono?
Cool, so that's 110 for 5, 28 required from 3 overs, so game on. Well and truly game on. 28 runs, what do you reckon? 4 boundaries? 4 boundaries across 3 overs, good running. Yep, I reckon 4 boundaries would do it. Pace will certainly be on the ball with Holly Holston back into the attack.
And welcome Brian into the switching unit.
G'day Brian.
Hey Brian.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, good mate, good.
So it's the first day on live switching, so he's gonna finish the game out for us. So go Brian. And one of the Auckland Uni students who's been highly dedicated to the project, the streaming and Madoko. So thanks to Brian, and standing right next to him, Jonathan Fong on the camera.
Perfect, Johnny.
Done sterling work and turned up day in day out. So pace back into the attack, so that puts sort of pay to our theory about slow bowling.
Oh, I think Holly's the gun bowler, so you've got to go back to her.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. So
fresh off the White Fern series, so
is that right? She's a White Fern.
That's right. So
okay.
These are her moments.
Right.
She takes care of these, and she'll be. So I'm surprised she's not bowling the next. Oh no, there's 3 to go. So this is
she'll finish out. She'll bowl out. Right. Yeah. So if you've got a White Fern, you're going to use her. Yep.
Yeah, opened the batting earlier, scored 40 odd runs as well. So.
Wow.
You know, you've got to use your quality players in moments like this. Pretty handy start.
that's not going to make life easy for Howick.
No, it's not. She's currently 2 for 10 off 2.2. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Player of the match performance so far, you'd have to say.
Probably going to pick up the player of the match by the sounds of that. Massive all-round performance.
Yeah, that's right. And
you tell us a little bit about her. Is this it's not the young girl that's the superstar for the White Ferns, the young 17-year-old.
No. So that's Amelia Kerr.
Oh,
she
right.
Plays for Wellington.
Yep.
Blaze, and there you go. Holly's picked up her 3rd. She's gone straight through.
But she's certainly good, this girl.
Yeah, she is. She bowled a hell of an over in last year's final. She went for 6 first ball, and then I think went for 2 of the remaining 5 to tie the game. So.
Right.
Certainly has pedigree when it comes to bowling these late overs, and as she's shown there, wicket taking ability. So
yeah.
What are we at here? We need meaning Howick. 27 off 15. So it's heading up. Run rate's heading up towards 11s now. That's how quick it can change.
And how many wickets have we Howick picked down now?
That's 6, so 1-1-1 for 6.
So they've still got 4 up their sleeves. So depending on how deep they bat, usually these, the younger sides pretty much all can throw a bat, but
it's starting
to.
A lot of them play indoor as well. So,
so they'll all be sort of all rounders, I would imagine. So,
that's right.
But this is tough work when you've got facing a White Fern steaming, and she must be. Look at from this distance, looks like she's bowling at a fair old clip too.
Yeah, that's right. One of the fastest bowlers in New Zealand, so certainly a challenge for these Howick players. But a lot of them are coached by Holly, so they've probably faced her before.
That's interesting anomaly there, and bit of.
Yeah, that's the girls were saying before that's generally what happens in women's cricket. The experienced players around the traps end up coaching rip sides and helping out. So
right.
That's good development, and it's a funny little quirk of the women's game.
Yeah, no, I mean they
get to play against their mentors and things like that. So
I'm sure the girl who's facing her now is probably not thinking that though. But she
firmly to mid off.
She certainly played it well, but yeah, straight to the fielder. No run.
Hell of a view from up here, Maiden.
Oh, it's lovely. The other memory I have of this ground obviously is when Auckland played the T20s here a few years ago.
Yeah, that's
some
right.
great memories.
I do remember you saying a few weeks back, or maybe even a couple of months, that you did want to live stream a game here. So you finally got here.
Did I? Oh, yeah.
So
Yes, bit tired from my Dooney Doco stuff, but yeah, it is one of my favourite grounds in Auckland for sure. As I say, I wonder if it's a potential test venue in future.
Certainly an option, but I think decisions would have to be made a lot before that.
Yes, well, there's a lot of talk about that, but
if they are looking for a ground, then
it's a beautiful place to watch. Grassy banks and next to Eden Park number 2. This would be up there, and Cornwall. Oh, Boulder. And
before Holly Adelson making this game your own now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wicket taking time. You know, the run rate's high. The batter's got a swing, but when you're 4 for 10 off 3 overs, you've certainly put in a performance.
Certainly, and facing an experienced White Fern steaming in, who is playing their first game for the day, that can't be easy.
No, not at all. And you know, when the run rate's high, you just come in. You know, if you had a batsman who was set, then it's a little bit easier. But
yeah, somebody's going to have to pull off a bit of a miracle at this point, probably for Howick. But
yeah, I'd say we're in miracle territory. But you know, funnier things have happened, and
they certainly have.
And what do we need? 26 off 2 overs. So that over's really blown it out. Probably match winning over and.
Oh, that's the end of the over, is it? That's okay. Well, that's possibly a bit of respite for Howick back. That I'm not sure who's bowling from the other end, but possibly not a White Fern. I'm not sure, but that was certainly a great over of pace bowling and limited overs death bowling.
It certainly was.
And probably turned it around pretty big. Well, certainly made the task a lot harder for Howick back. I can see Howick and the rest from Auckland Cricket heading out with the champagne now, so they can see the end is nigh. And really, I'm not sure whether we need to get the camera down there to stream the.
I'm not sure. We'll have to find that one out.
Yeah.
But certainly, it's going to be a big moment for one of these two sides. So this is what you play cricket for: winning championships. That's close enough. Kate Anderson back into the attack. Pretty good crowd come down for a Sunday look.
Yeah.
It's been a fair bit of cricket around this weekend, so I don't blame people for being inside today, but no, certainly.
Or at the beach.
Or at the beach, yeah, but certainly, you know, a fair few people have come through, so it's good to see.
Oh, and no, she's home. Safe enough on that occasion.
Getting further and further out of reach now with these singles.
So as the end draws near, I just might go and have a quick look at our setup down there, and I'll.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. So I'll take over for the rest of the rest of the match.
Good talking to you again for now, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks for joining us. Well, run 2 there, but just looking on the feed to see when the last boundary was, and. I'm scrolling. It was the 14.5 overs that Tash Van Tilburg 6, so it's been a while. I guess the score kind of reflects that as well. Ooh, that one stayed low. Gone through to the keeper and bounced away to the onside, and they've stolen the single, but unfortunately singles aren't going to be enough for Howick, but on the Unitak side, you know, they've shut the innings down. Knees break. And that ends the 19th over. They're 19 for 7, 18 required from the final over. To be bowled by Holly Huddleston. Figures of 4 for 10, 3 overs. Just before the action of the last over, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. It's been a privilege to call the game for you once again. And just a reminder that there is going to be Super Smash action on Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock. The Eden Park Outer Oval. Aces vs Stags. The winner goes through to play Northern Districts at Eden Park on Sunday. That's a close run thing, a single through to, no, they're going to come back for a second. Pakuranga keeping themselves in it. 16 required of 5 deliveries. They'd call earlier 4 boundaries to win it. It's probably the time for them now. With 3 overs to go, 4 overs, 4 boundaries, but haven't come yet. Maybe they're saving them for now. Holly Huddleston running in from the Carl's Junior in. It's down the leg side. Is there going to be a wide? Yes, it is. We're down to 14 off 5 deliveries. Wouldn't want too many more of those, I'd say. There you go. Holly Huddleston pick up her 5th wicket. 5 for 13. Outstanding match from the White Fern there.
How many balls? 3.
It's not every day you see a 5-fer in a 2020 match, so you've got to take your hat off to her. Big moments, big players, big performances. Here comes budding commentator Marama Downs to see if she can hit a couple out of the park. Just take this opportunity to thank Kelly and Marama and Holly for coming through and doing some commentary with us today. We appreciate your time and hope you enjoy the experience. So Holly Huddleston back in for another tilt. How many can she take here? Still 2 wickets to take. Could she end up with 7? A pretty fantastic performance if she could. Oh, little schneck through. Inside edge past the stance, gone for 4. No, not an inside edge at all. It's just 5. again from Howick. Extra pace has just been a little bit too much for this tail. Great spirit shown from this Howick side. They were already lined up on the sideline. They're proud. And they have every right to be. They've had a fantastic game today, and although this result hasn't gone their way, by all accounts they didn't expect to get this far. And I'll take a lot of good stuff from this game. So as this game winds down, we'll just let them reflect on that. Another one for the keeper. Be another bye. Maybe an inside edge on that one. Here we go. I think we're into the last ball now. It's a dot to finish. There you go, there you have it. Unitak have gone back to back. Winners of the Pearl Dawson Cup T20 Championship 2018-2019. Winners by 9 runs in the end, so fantastic effort by Howick, but Unitak are your champions for this year. We will be back shortly for the presentation. Thank you for joining us.